What's up, guys? I'm BlameTC. This is the Crack Pack. I've been experimenting with the different power sources and also messing around with the Ender IO stuff. I'll get to that in just a second, but real quick, I just want to go over the last episode, issues with the unifier. This preference thing, I tried it out. It doesn't always work. In fact, it's a little bit buggy with the silver ones here. So this and this, just because you set the preference doesn't mean it comes out the way it's supposed to. It's I don't know, the silver ingots are just bugged. The blocks seem to work fine, but the ingots are broken. So anyways, let me show you this over here because there is one other thing. Now, in order to make the ingots, which actually this used to be powder, but we updated to a new developer version, so now it's ingots. And so you don't even have to smelt the stuff anymore. You just take it straight out. So you can take that out right there, and it's 16 of the silver in order to make one. Watch this. Well, hold on. I'm just going to throw this one silver ingot in there. Watch how much silver it makes. It only takes 16 in order to... Oh, crap. It's putting it in here. Okay, well, it's moving it in here. All right, I'll show you how much it makes. This is how much it makes. It makes 2 stacks of 64 and then 16. So what that equals to is that equals to 4 of those per stack times 2 stacks, that's 8, and then the extra one, which is 9. So you get 9 ingots worth of silver for only 1 ingot of silver that you actually put in this thing. So you get an extra 8 for every one that you put in here. that's pretty darn good. Now, you can't use these blocks, the silver blocks that you get from those, with the iron saw, but you can make micro blocks out of these. So I might just make the castle out of silver because I've got so much of the stuff. Anyways, so let me show you with some of the other stuff I've been doing. As you can see, there is some energy conduits right here. They're running into this room. I wanted to make more of the Ender energy conduits, but I can't because you need Ender pearls, and there's lots of Ender IO stuff and Ender quarries and stuff that I wanted to make, but it all required Ender pearls, which I don't have. So I decided to make this, and let me show you. This is a powered spawner that has been combined with a broken Enderman spawner. And this is really nice because it very well complements the grinder from Mine Factory. So in Mine Factory, the thing that kills mobs, which is the grinder, doesn't require anything but power. However, in order to spawn stuff, you need mob essence. It works reverse with Ender IO. So in order to spawn stuff, you only need energy, but to kill them, let me show you. Ender IO. To kill them, wait, what the? Ender IO. Hold on. It's called that's weird. IO? I wonder if, oh, hold on. Killer, it's called the Killer Joe. Here it is right here. Oh, okay, so Ender IO. So it's one word now. Okay, so Ender IO. This right here, the Killer Joe, is what you use to kill stuff, but you need nutrient distillation and a sword. And I've never made one, but I'm pretty certain the sword takes damage because this thing right here, which is the slice and splice, does damage the iron axe and the shears. So the short version is if you use the grinder from Mine Factory and the spawner from Ender IO, then all you need to spawn stuff is power. Whereas if you use the other stuff, then you need other things. Now the drawback of this is this thing uses a ton of power. Like, not even kidding. Like, seriously, a ton of power. Look at this. This is maxed out right now at 5 million. 5 million RF in that thing, okay? And this right here has, what do you call it? It has 100,000 in it, okay? It uses 1600 RF per tick. You can upgrade it, but if you upgrade it, it changes to like 6,000 RF per tick or something like that. I've got it set up to this lever. Ready? Watch this. Watch how fast this thing chews through that energy. Okay, actually, you know what? It's not going to chew through that because it's being supplied by power from this. Watch. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how fast that's going down. That's crazy. It takes mere seconds to go through an entire million RF. I think it's like, what, maybe 20 or 30 seconds or so? And it will go through a million RF. And it doesn't really generate that much, unfortunately. The Mine Factory one, I believe, generates or creates the mobs a lot faster. Look at that, though. It's like ripped his head off. Like ripped his head off. So I've gotten a couple of pearls. We gotta wait. In the meantime, look at that. Still chewing through that energy. Look how fast it's gonna go through that. That thing's gonna be empty in a second. Okay, maybe longer than a second, but you know what I mean. It's really fast. There's only a percentage, and how this works apparently is there's a oh, look, it's a little guy. It's a little guy. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I'm gonna shut this off. Apparently how it works is every tick, there's a percentage that it will spawn something. So while it's cool that it doesn't require mob essence or anything like that, it uses a lot of power. So let's look at this thing. And it's slowly starting to go back up. But that thing's already half empty, man. That thing's... So we got some ender pearls. I did get these too earlier. Look at that. Projectile Protection 10. Seems to distort reality or something. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try to use the Mine Factory disenchanter thing, and I'm going to see if I can put that Projectile Protection 10 on another piece of armor or something. Probably the stuff that I have, so the dark boots or whatever. We'll see if we can add it to that. Unfortunately, sometimes when you try to take an enchant off of something, the game will say, no, you can't do that high. So when it creates the book, it just does the max that you can do. So it would be like Projectile Protection 4 or something like that. Hopefully that isn't the case, but we'll find out. Anyways, so let me show you the next thing here. I've decided that I'm going to use these solar panels. Well, not these, but I'm going to use this mod as the energy creation. These are from the Ender IO. They're okay, but they're not that great. They require a little bit to make. It's not that much. The vibrant is probably the most annoying because it requires the ender pearls. But all in all, this thing isn't that difficult to make. But it only generates about 40 RF, so it's okay. These right here, this is okay. This is obviously better, and that's way better. This is really good, except for one issue. These three right here cannot generate power and transmit it at the same time. It's one or the other. So if you're using the power, then you can't generate it. So that kind of sucks. These things right here are from Galacticraft. These things look awesome, particularly the advanced solar one. It looks really cool. But the problem is they really don't generate much power at all. It's really terrible, the amount of power they generate. And also, they're kind of annoying to make. So the winner, by quite a large margin, are these right here. These are the solar flux panels, and these are the ones I'm going to be using. This thing right here is amazing. This thing generates, where is it? Generation. Is that it? Yeah, so this thing generates 4,096 per tick. The lowest one only generates 2, and then 16, 64, 256, 1,000. This is not that difficult to make. I mean, it's a resonant machine frame, which is, that's not exactly the easiest thing to make here, but it's not really difficult either. It uses a little bit of platinum, but that's it, or shiny dust or whatever. I've got plenty of that. The ender bucket, easy to make. So these things are actually fairly simple to make. And they generate a lot of power. A lot of power. Also, I discovered that these things are actually multi-blocks. And if you put them together, they create kind of like a little energy server farm thingy, which looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a whole bunch of these solar panels. And I'm going to try to get a nice little grid going so I can have some power generation. I made my way back to the spawn of the server, and in case you haven't seen it yet, this portal right here, made of odd colored bricks, will take you to a flat world that we've set up specifically in order to make quarries. As you can see right here from Biffa, portal to the quarry world, enjoy. So when you go in it, you have to actually hit shift in order to activate it. Once you go in it, it's a flat world, as you can see. And the whole point of this is so that we can set up quarries that won't ruin the main world. Because once we've quarried out a lot of this area, we can just kind of take down the portal and then recreate it, I guess, and it'll generate a new world. So that's how you can get resources without wrecking your world. All right, so this monstrosity of a setup here is my quarry. I decided to go with an ender quarry. This thing was kind of a pain to make. The resources that it uses really aren't that difficult to get, but it just took a long time. So as you can see, it has 24,521 blocks scanned. It hasn't quite made it this far yet. I don't really have enough power on this thing. These solar panels right here, as you can see, they're generating 16 power. And even though it looks like it's daytime and mobs will never spawn here, when it becomes night out here, hold on, let me jump out here. When it becomes night out here, it is night in there. It doesn't look like it's night, but it is in fact nighttime, which means that the solar panels stop generating power. There really isn't many here. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's really not much power. And they're only 16 per. So that's going to generate a little bit of power. But as you can see, 74, 75, 76, 76. So it's going kind of slow. It's going kind of slow. Well, not kind of slow. It's definitely going slow. So let me show you over here the way that this particular quarry works. First of all, you don't use markers like you do with the other quarry. You have to use fence posts. You can use another type of marker, but it's a little bit harder to get. But anyways, the simplest way is to just make fence posts. All right, so the way this system works here is it goes through the area in columns. I hope this is the correct explanation because this is how it was explained to me. So like, for example, it'll start here and it will go all the way down this column, and anything that's there, it will replace it with dirt. So that's why you see all this dirt over here. And there's no stone. Like, this is the edge of the quarry. There's no stone right here because it's all dirt, and it's all been replaced by the quarry. And that's how it works. So it goes all the way up and down this row, this column right here, and then it goes to the next one, and then it goes to the next one, and it just keeps going. I don't know how far along it's gone. Okay, so it hasn't gotten to there yet. Yeah, this is going really slow. I need a lot more power. I need a lot more power. Oh, man. Yeah, this is really, really slow. Let me see. How far has this gotten? Okay, so it made it there. Oh, it's right. It's around here-ish, I think. Yeah, looks like it's around here. Somewhere in this area. It might be in this column. It might be in one of these columns right here. Okay. Anyways. So that's how this quarry works, and it replaces everything with dirt. It's a little bit better. So if you were to use this quarry in the regular world, It wouldn't leave like giant holes in anything. It would just have large areas of dirt. So let me show you what I actually have going on here. So the ender quarry right here gets power from the solar panels. That's pretty obvious. And then it comes up here. Now this is kind of a little bit of a cheat in the system. The quarry was taking items out of the ground and putting them into the chest faster than the item conduit could take it out. I don't have any speed upgrades on the item conduit, so, yeah, I don't have any speed upgrades on the item conduit, so it was only... What the hell? There's a slime over there? I didn't know slimes could spawn in here. I didn't know slime... Oh, that might be from a slime plant. Or, I don't know. That's weird. I just saw something jumping over there. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. So it was making, it was taking things out of the ground and putting it into this chest faster than the item conduit could take it out. So a way around that was, without making a speed upgrade, was just to put a second one over here. So both of these were pulling out of the same chest, and it was kind of bypassing the speed thing. You could actually put it on the sides as well, or on the back, or on the front, and get really fast item pull out of the chest without actually using an item upgrade. So this over here has been modified with an advanced item filter, and it takes all the cobble and all the dirt. So if there is any cobble or any dirt, actually I don't think I need dirt, because I don't think this I don't believe this ender quarry will mine dirt. I think it leaves dirt where it is. So the only thing I really needed in here was the cobblestone, maybe gravel or something like that. Excuse me, here we go. So cobblestone, maybe some gravel. I'll probably put that in here now. So that, all the cobble or dirt, if it gets mined, it gets put right into the trash can. Then the items go into here, then they get pulled down into here, then they get put over here. I just did this as a very cheap mass storage system. So as you can see, I've got some gravel. And what do we got? We got 9 diamonds so far. We got 3 amethysts. That's really good. A bunch of that crap. I don't really need any of that. Let's see. Well, you know what I really need? I need gold. I only have 10 gold. That's terrible. And what do I have over here? So it looks like I got a full stack of iron, a full stack of copper, and a full stack of tin already from the other... I don't know where the... Oh, the slimy block thing. That's where the slime block came from. So I've got a lot of yellowite, some poor tin, some platinum. Ooh, platinum. Lots of aluminum, and some uranium, and some other stuff. Lots of redstone, malachite, some of this other crap that's kind of worthless. The thing that oh, look, I got 2 stacks of that stuff, actually. That's pretty good. I got 2 stacks of the iron. That's nice. But I'm really short on gold. Anyways, so this is how the system works, and it's going to keep going. I need to create more power in order to get this thing to go a lot faster, because right now that thing is super slow. I'm going to head back to my base. I'm going to show you the little setup I got there. This was a little dome full of silverfish monster spawn eggs. Apparently this is a result of the drowning creeper, which is a really bad time. I didn't get caught into it. He must have blown up when he was triggered by another mob or something, but there was a whole dome of silverfish eggs here. Like the cobblestone, when you break it and it creates a silverfish. Of course, because this is modded, it's not just silverfish. It's tough silverfish and all the other different kinds of special mobs and whatever. So this was kind of a pain to break. And that was from just like flying around and stuff, so I can't imagine how much of a pain if you actually get caught in this thing that would be. So it's kind of terrible, and I'm gonna have to like build all this in order to get rid of the water here. Kind of a pain. Oh, what I ended up doing, the best way to get rid of these, if you do happen to see them, by the way, is just fly above it, break 1 or 2 of the blocks. It'll take a little while to break the block, but then once the silverfish has come out, all you have to do is just attack it, and then all the other silverfish will start breaking out. And just keep attacking them, floating above them, until all of the monster eggs are gone. Anyways, I also have a little surprise over here. This happens quite frequently I don't know why. I don't know why. This keeps happening with the baby zombie AI. I've seen this happen on the vanilla server quite frequently. And he's got a piece of string, so he's never going to despawn. He's just going to keep running in circles. Just going to keep running in circles. And he's a baby, so he doesn't take damage from the sun, so. Anyways, let me show you this over here. I have a couple more of the capacitor banks here. Actually, I'm going to add this other one right here. What I could do is I could always take these down and bring them over to the quarry if I really, really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to leave that there. As you can see, all of my lava is now gone. It's all gone. And for some reason, this is not really working anymore. I need to move this pump in order to have it be in the lava source blocks. Because right now, it's like on the edge of the source blocks, and it's just not. Like, the pump just isn't pulling up the lava. So it's pretty much Dunsky for that right now. However, I do have the other solar panels right here. It's only 4, so this is only 16 each. So it's 64 per tick, basically, that is generating. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I mean, this was generating 80 RF a tick, so those solar panels are generating a little bit less than the magmatic dynamo was by itself. So if I add some more solar panels, it'll be better than the magmatic. Of course, it only works during the day. But let me show you, see all this mess of cables here. Oh, hey, Michael just logged in. This mess of cables right here. This upside down barrel is taking the water right here. Let me show you. So there's water right there, and then there's lava under the other one. And this transfer node is putting cobble inside this barrel. The reason why it's up, apparently he's streaming. The reason why it's upside down is because that's the only way that the factorization barrels can take items. The Java barrels can take items into the bottom of the barrel, but the factorization ones can only take items into the top. So that's why it's upside down. So technically it's going into the top, and then the items are coming out. They're coming over here into the pulverizer. The pulverizer is making it into sand. The sand is sending it over here into here, which goes into alloy smelter, which goes into here. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of the clear glass now, and I can use that to make more solar panels. So that's the little setup. It's coming along. It looks really, really messy. I do need to make a more dedicated area for the solar panels, and I can't run this, although I kind of need to. Because I need more ender pearls. Oh, I didn't get any pearls from that one. I need pearls to make more of the, what do you call it? Hang on. Ender IO. I need pearls in order to make the vibrant alloy, because I need the vibrant alloy to make the better capacitors. I need it for the fluid conduits. I need it for the energy conduits. I need it for, let's see, what else? Oh, wow, vibrant alloy block? I don't need that. I need it for these things right here, the vibrant crystals, which then make other powered spawners and stuff like that, and some other cool stuff. So, anyways. Oh, actually, no, wait, hold on. What's the other thing? Oh, the pulsating crystals. I need the pulsating crystals in order to make the cool stuff like vacuum chests and travel anchors and stuff like that. So, anyways, I need the ender pearls. Oh, God. Oh, he has a hat. He has a hat. It's going to be gone in a second. I got to break your pool toy. No! Their, like, head gets, like, torn off their body when they die. How much is this draining? It's draining quite a bit. I got quite a bit, though. I can leave it on. There we go. 2 ender pearls. Awesome. All right. Well, so the power stuff is underway. The quarry is underway. I now just need to make a ton of the really powerful solar panels. So let me show you here. Solar. So now I've got these. I need to start making these, and in order to make the leadstone energy cells, I need to... Oh, no, wait, that doesn't require... One of these requires... One of these requires, like, putting fluid in it. Okay, there it is. So it's all the way up there. So I do need to make a fluid transposer and stuff. I guess that's not needed right now. But anyways, that's going to end it for this one. Certainly would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.